Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My microphone is out of whack. Hold up. Gotta get it up in my face. How's that? Sounds better? Feels better. Good. How's everybody doing today? We've got some things to talk about. Oh, we've got some things to talk about. So, first off, you're not gonna believe it. Oh, costly mistakes. You're not gonna believe this. All right? Get ready. There's an update coming for Minecraft pretty soon. And in that update, we're going to be able to fly. Fly in the sky. Jeff just tweeted out, said that he's working on a little something. And that something included a little mini video of him flying around town. Oh. People mowing my lawn. I thought I heard banging around upstairs. My wife's out of town. Nicole's out of town today. And when I hear noises in the house, instant panic. Like, run, go get a knife, and hide in a corner. But yeah, so flyers in Minecraft. I don't know if you've heard about that yet, but that is in. How they'll implement it and all that stuff, not sure just yet. We haven't figured that out because we don't know. The release isn't here. But it looked really, really smooth. And it's one of those things, it's one of those kind of gimmicky features that gets added to the game, but adds a whole lot to it. It's one of those things that I think the game has needed for quite some time. Don't you? I think it's so needed. Now, obviously, if you've played modded Minecraft, you experience something like some form of flying or whatever. But for those of us that just play straight vanilla or having the ability to play it in straight vanilla, that's pretty cool, isn't it? And like, it's not going to be super dark for a while. But like, the Mojang actually doing it, like them actually making the flyer, that's also gonna let you know that it's gonna be done really well, and it's gonna be done in a balanced way. Sometimes you get these things in the like jetpacks and whatnot. There's not really any balance to them. It just kind of turns the game into creative mode, you know. This gonna kind of still be pretty balanced because I think you can't craft them. You can only find them somewhere in the world, so they'll be super rare. So that's pretty sick, right? Very rare. Gotta go on a hunt. I'm gonna imagine it's in the end somewhere. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna browse. I'm just looking a little bit. Oh boy. Here it comes. Here comes the nighttime. All right. Time for sleep. But anyway, yeah, I think that's gonna be really cool. I'm really looking forward to that for sure. That's gonna be huge. I want to talk to you guys about a little something that and let's see, were we going to talk about this now or later? I wonder if there's like some busy work that I can do while I talk. We could fill that in up there. What's a good block to fill that in with? Because I like that size. I think that's all good. Like, I'm cool with that size. Actually, you know what we could do? We could work on some potential like side portions, put those up and come back, take a look while we're chatting here. But I know some of you don't like the talking episodes. We'll get some stuff done here as well, but we need to talk. We need to have a talk. Just because hello phone, I heard you. Because I've been uploading and playing a ton of NBA 2K16. You know this. You aren't blind. If you saw this video, you've probably seen those. If you're not a fan of that, I'm sorry. I just want to apologize to you about it. But at the same time, I'm not sorry. Like, I'm sorry that it hurts your feelings, but let's come off of this. Let's see. But it's so good for me. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Doing this thing for as long as I have. When I first started YouTube, there's even a video out there when I first started of me just kind of saying that I think it's very important to, you hear people all the time saying, hey, I'm going to play what I want to play. You know, I'm going to put up whatever videos I want to put up. But if you're going to try to run a successful YouTube channel, that's not necessarily a good game plan. I think that's going to have to be moved over one, because that's too close to that. But yeah, that was kind of my thought process back then. That's what I was saying, and I still stand by that. I got let's just make some. I still stand by that. Like, I think as far as if you run any sort of business, you got to make your customer or your consumer numero uno. They got to be first before yourself in all things. So if your audience wants a certain thing, you got to give that to them. Bottom line. Otherwise, you're going to be providing some poor content, or you're going to be providing a poor service, basically. Yeah, I like that. So that's 1, 2, 3 off the corner of that front one. Okay, cool. But there's also this now. Now, that was when I was first starting my YouTube career, and anybody that's kind of starting their thing out, I recommend that to them. Or if you're in a position where you're kind of struggling, I think that is like a fundamental for any sort of business model. But now, that is about 5 years ago now that I said that. Okay? So now, looking back on it, this is 5 years later, and I'm kind of doing the opposite. I know that the majority of my audience is here for one thing, and that one thing is, hey, buddy, hey, get shot into the portal. Oh, that one thing is Minecraft. Hey, here we go. Yeah, get wrecked, dude. Because the majority of you found me through Minecraft. Isn't that right? There is a small number of that audience that is kind of like, they like me for me, and they'll watch anything I put up, which is really, really cool, really nice. But yeah, I've been doing this thing for a very, very long time. Yeah, I'm thinking of just doing like some cool decorative pillars on the outside. That one's taller than this one. They should be taller. Torches, maybe? Ooh, big torches. I like it. Okay. Yes, let's do that. Let's do it like that. But anyway, what I'm getting at, I've been doing this thing for a very long time, and after doing it for a very long time, certain things get a little bit exhausting, and you need just a little bit of a refresher break. I mean, you look across the board, and even some of the biggest guys, biggest Minecraft guys out there, they don't upload as much Minecraft stuff anymore, do they? You don't see as much of it. Oh, I hope I didn't just lose my spot right there. Boom, boom, boom. No, we're good. They don't upload as much Minecraft as they used to, and I think it's for a lot of reasons. You know, I think the audience, after the whole Microsoft sale, I think the audience and the development, I think everybody kind of get a little bit discouraged. I'm saying that on the day that we're getting the gift of flight in the game, so a little bit. I'm not. What is the word I'm looking for? Whatever it is, I'm not very founded in what I'm saying there, but things slowed down. Things slowed down a lot, and after you do the same thing over and over for 4 years, it can get kind of, you can run out of ideas, I guess. That would be the best thing to say. You start to run out of ideas, and you just need a little bit of a break. So NBA 2K comes out, right? NBA 2K16. And for those of you that don't know, I played basketball in high school, and all the way growing up through like junior high. I played on the 7th and 8th grade teams, and all the way to my varsity year, and I even had, ooh, we almost fell. I even had an option to play college basketball, but I didn't. I just decided not to. It was kind of for relationship reasons at the time, which was really stupid. But anyway, that was, at the time, that was such a huge part of my life. And hopefully these topics aren't getting too all over the place, but I think my main goal of the topic will come across here. So that was a huge part of my life, basketball, at the time. All I did, I slept thinking about it. I ate thinking about it. I woke up thinking about it. All I did and all I thought about was basketball all the time. It was seriously nonstop. It was everything to me. Like, everything in my life was centered around the game of basketball. And at the time, now I'm a young kid at the time, like in 7th and 8th grade, I was like, I'm gonna make it to the pros. I'm gonna go to the pros and play basketball and hopefully be the next Michael Jordan. Now, when you're a kid, that seems like that's possible. I'm so out of coal, aren't I? Hello? Hello? I'm out of coal. When you're a kid, it feels like that's possible because you don't realize that you're only going to grow up and be 5'10". But anyway, like, I think I got some down here. There has to be, right? Yeah. Hello? Hi. How are you? So anyway, that was my life. Everything I did. Like, my dad bought, my dad bought all these training videotapes. He was super invested in, like, helping me improve my game, and it worked. Like, it helped. And there was one summer where I basically did like a straight up boot camp, like all day, every day basketball training with a trainer that trained some professional basketball players as well. It was my entire life in every way, shape, or form. And I thought, there's, you know, I'm going to use this in my life somehow, right? Funny how things change. I mean, I went from that, and that's how like NBA 2K was always like a big thing for me. Just for looks, I'm covering that stuff up. That's why NBA 2K was always a big thing for me, because I did enjoy video games, but I had an obsession with basketball. So the two combining together was a great combo for me. But here's what I'm getting at. You grow up, right? I went to college. I did all that stuff. And I soon realized, okay, this basketball stuff isn't going to be what I do for the rest of my life. Like, obviously, right? That's obvious. But to me at the time, it wasn't. And these past few days, as I've been really just diving into NBA 2K, which is something I haven't been able to do for years because I've been so focused. You guys don't realize, when I make videos, as I've done this job, I work 14, 15, 16-hour days every day. Sometimes, like when we moved, I was working probably 8 to 10-hour days. But you talk to your mom and dad, they'll tell you that's a long, long work day. Nighttime coming again, night fog, night death fog. So as that goes, you try to squeeze your family time in there, and there ain't no time for basketball. Like, I've always loved watching basketball and keeping up with that, keeping up with the NBA, college basketball, all that stuff. Like, the point I'm trying to get across is that it was a huge part of my life at the time, and it's still something that's inside me. So these past few weeks that I've been playing NBA 2K, I bought the NBA League Pass, which lets you get and watch every single NBA game, not just the cable broadcasts. And it's kind of been a little bit of an awakening for me because I've seen, oh, forgot that. I've had all these flashback memories of like when I wanted to play pro basketball, and I'm sitting here and I'm watching these dudes play, and I'm like, man, I want to play pro basketball. Like, I want to get my game worked up. I want to get back in the gym and start shooting and playing again. But that's over, man. That's done. That dream can never happen for me again. Never. And I'm not saying that to be depressing. I'm not saying that to drag anybody down or anything. That's not the goal of that. I'm just saying it to say that, like, you know, those thoughts and dreams as you grow up, they kind of turn into something that can't be a possibility for you anymore. So the moral of this story here, what I want you guys to take from this is enjoy, because I know that the majority of you are younger audience. But I really want you guys to make sure that you're savoring every minute. This sounds like old man talk, doesn't it? It's not. It's not. This is just one of those things to hopefully help you guys, okay? And to help you kind of enjoy your life to the fullest. And I'm not saying that I'm not enjoying mine. I'm thoroughly enjoying mine. But looking back, I really wish that I kind of savored that time in my life a little bit more. I think it would have been like, I don't know. It just came and went so fast, and now it's gone. I want to try something here. I want to try doing stuff like this up in here. But after it's gone, that's it. That's it. So when you're young, a lot of young people, they tend to say, oh, I can't wait till I can grow up. I can't wait till this and that. Yes, you can. Trust me. You can wait. You can wait. It's fun being an adult. It's fun being a grown up. It's fun going to living your life and getting married and having a family and all that stuff. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. But those times in your life, ooh, that's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Those times in your life where you're able to enjoy some of those things, I just encourage you to really savor it, soak it up, okay? Because it's a good time in your life, and don't be afraid to go after your dreams, right? Because you never know. You might be in 7th grade, and all of a sudden, oh, I'm 7 foot tall now, and I can play in the NBA. Unlike B-Dubs, a short little 5'10" midget. But anyway, hopefully that's some encouragement for you guys. Okay, go after those dreams, and even if you don't, because let's take this away from sports. Yeah, that's cool. That's adding some nice detail into there. Maybe we do it again. But yeah, taking it away from sports, like, even I know there's a lot of people that say, hey, I want to be a coder. I want to do coding stuff when I grow up. Dude, go for it. Like, especially if you're young. I've met so many young kids that have said that that's what they want to do. Their dream is to be able to code video, be a person that codes video games and stuff. Do it. Freaking do it. Like, go all out for it, and do it now. Like, it's a perfect time, really. When you're young, perfect time to get started. A lot of us, like, with our jobs and whatnot, you don't have the utilities at your disposal to be able to do them, right? But with something like this, all you need is a computer, a couple programs, You can get rolling. You can get rolling when you're 12 years old, start coding stuff. So, anyway, go after your dreams. Don't be scared of them. Go after them. And if you don't make it, big deal. But just soak it up. Savor it up, all right? Oh, I'm so depressed. No, I'm not. It sounds like that, but I'm seriously not. I'm so happy with where my life is. But I felt like that was kind of on my heart, and it was something that I felt like would be valuable to somebody out there. So if that hits you, if that's good for you, then let me know. Because I want to make sure I'm not just talking to nobody out here. All this is supposed to be dirt. But there's a stubborn piece of grass somewhere that keeps growing. Keeps growing and destroying the whole thing. It's supposed to be dirt. Dirt poor, remember? Remember our last episode we talked about that? So it doesn't make any sense. If it's like this with grass, it's not called grass poor, it's dirt poor. Excuse me. Thank you. It's not grass poor, it's dirt poor. Get it right. So, done some work, ladies and gents. Are you ready? Now, where's this grass coming from? I don't see it. Maybe it was an old one that snuck through. So we'll try again. I know, I could just go overboard, and I probably should just go overboard and just get it fixed and get it right, but I like the challenge. Bring it on! Screw. Okay. I've got some stuff to show you. I did some building off camera, and I think for a little while we'll be done with this area. It's definitely nice, it's definitely usable, but it's not done. Okay, it's not totally complete. Want to get you a daytime and a nighttime look, and I feel that sun's setting on me, so I gotta hurry. But there she is in the daytime. Check it out. Pretty cool, right? So you walk in. I went with these fences. I think it's kind of a good idea. I like it. But I built the columns up a little bit, added some detail to them. I added some detail up there that I think looks nice. And finished these kind of torch things off here. It's not the coolest thing I've ever done, but I like it. I think it's nice. I have to clean all this up. I have to do some excavating and pull this back to about here. And then wrap that around. And then it should be nice. Also behind here, I need to build like, I need to turn this into like a building. Okay? Like this is going to be an entrance to a building structure. It wouldn't be, it would just be a facade, but it would do the trick for, you know, for our look we're going for. That's what they do in those amphitheaters. They have like a big structure here, but it's actually just it's just a facade. People don't actually live in it, you know. But let's see. I did this too. That's the other thing I wanted to show you. I just finished this off. I do need to figure out a place for some pillars in here to work this out, but I did finish that railing off. I thought that was kind of necessary. Wanted to get that done. I need to get a good shovel too. I've been running on iron crappy shovels for quite some time. But check that out. Doesn't that look nice? I want to give you the view of what it looks like when you come in from here. And I know this is going to make people want world download, but we're not doing that just yet. But from, yeah, way over here, it stands out. It looks pretty cool. I love this depth of field thing that it does too. It's pretty sick. But yeah, let's come over here. Check it out. Yeah, when you come up on it at nighttime, it looks pretty cool. Doesn't it? Got a piece of glowstone up there, and there's some torches down there that keep it lit. In the shaders, you know. Makes it look pretty nice, I think. So yeah, we got that, and then the view coming from down here. I wonder if you can see it from down here. Probably not. This is way down. No, you can't. But once we work that stairway out we've been talking about forever, we'll probably have it. But yeah, oh, that's going to be a cool look when you're coming up like that. I like that a lot. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for today. Okay, we're going to call it an episode. Excuse me. Hey, don't. But we got a lot to look forward to. We got flying in Minecraft coming in 1.9, which is going to be awesome. And then remember Remember what I said. Soak up your life while you have it. And I'm looking back on... Oops, hold on one second. Somebody at the door, sounds like. Okay, problem solved. But I wanted to just kind of recap. I went back and listened to what I said, and I wanted to recap. I'm not just talking to younger folk. In what I was saying, I kind of sounded like I was. I'm not talking to younger people. I'm talking to everybody, because it's also kind of a lesson for myself at the moment. You reckon my view. Lesson for myself at the moment, because I got a young daughter. She's 15 months old now. And, you know, the time goes by so fast with these kids. And this is probably the happiest moment of my life, you know, being a dad and whatnot. So it's a lesson for me too, to just enjoy every moment of it. And that's what I've been trying to do lately, actually. So those of you that wonder where videos are, I'm kind of doing that. But yeah, older people too, you know, whatever is good in your life, enjoy it while you have it. Because you never know how long it'll be there. Boy, that ended up depressing too. I promise. This is not depressing talk. It's good talk. But yeah, enjoy today. Because tomorrow is going to be death and black and grim. Goodbye.